Pokemon, the greatest game series ever. Don't we just adore Pokemons, guys? I mean, sure, we've basically had the same repetitive game for the last however many years shoved down our throats with new features being added in and taken away only to be added in again later to give the illusion as if they actually change. But if it's not broke, don't ever attempt to make any meaningful improvements, right? But that's in the past now because finally Pokemon is going open world. I mean, this is going to change everything. We'll have a stunning map to explore, we won't be blocked off areas because of silly things like bushes. We'll be able to take on cool side missions, throw Pokeballs at the wild Pokemon, and did you guys see? Did you guys see? We're finally getting the Diamond and Pearl remakes we've been begging on our hands and knees for the last 5 years. Oh man, I can't contain my excitement. There's just no way they could mess this. Oh, wait a minute. Oh no. Oh no. Oh hell nah! You gonna get in now, Pokemon? Play my motherfucking music. Hey, how's it going, guys? Hope you're all having a fantastic day. So unless you've been living under Scarlett Johansson's arse cheeks for the last few weeks, we've had the new Pokemon games revealed. Now, truth be told, I didn't really want to make this video. That's why I'm so late to the party. You see, for some reason, a lot of Pokemon fans refuse to acknowledge any problems with the series and label anyone who has valid criticisms a hater. But screw it, I'ma just talk shit about the new games for 10 minutes anyway. And I'm not gonna sit here and try to convince you all that I'm actually a massive Pokemon geek and that my main reason for buying the Switch in the first place was for Pokemon, or how I defended Sword and Shield even though they had tons of issues, or how I woke up at 5 AM just to go to the Pokemon Center in London to wait 6 hours in the queue hungry and cold just so I could buy this Detective Pikachu. No, I'm not gonna do any of that because I am a hater. Dude, the amount of downplaying I've seen from people on this website is shocking. Just because Pokemon have the nostalgia hand firmly gripped on your balls doesn't mean you need to let them fondle them too. Alright, I'm getting out of control here. Let's start off with the Diamond and Pearl remakes. Yeah, unless I'm missing something, this isn't a remake. A remake is what they did with Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. A remake is what they did with Pokemon Let's Go. A remake is what Square did with Final Fantasy VII. Look at this. Look at this and tell me in your heart of hearts that you're okay with it. This is straight up laziness, and it's hilarious that they actually gave us the excuse of, oh, we just wanted to keep them as close to the originals as possible. Dude, I know you think we're dumb, but come on. The fact that we've been waiting for these remakes for so long and all they had to do was give it the Aurus treatment, which shouldn't be that hard considering they've already done it before, but instead chose to give the reins over to some rando team and made it look like a Funko Pop game is pathetic. I'm not saying that it's all about the graphics, but let's not downplay how big a difference it makes when playing the game. When you have previous installments of your series look far better than your newer version, there's a problem, and the problem is you don't give a fuck. And why should you? We continue to buy your products anyway. Pokemon is literally the biggest franchise in the world, but that doesn't mean it's above criticism. The games have one of the greatest gameplay mechanics to ever be introduced into a video game. Catch Pokemon, battle with them, evolve them, beat the gym leaders and become the champion, but that doesn't mean we can't fault them nonetheless. Because you see, apart from the whole catching Pokemon aspect, everything else is lackluster or just straight up crap. But it's fine, guys. Let's forget about how we haven't had a good story since Black and White, or how the games are too easy, or how everything is so repetitive you know what's going to happen before it even happened. Let's forget how they never listened to the fans, or how you needed to buy DLC for Sword and Shield to catch more Pokemon instead of having it in the base game to begin with. Nah, let's forget about all of that, because look, an empty, ugly open world with janky animations running at 2 frames a second, that fixes everything, right? The game's a year out, so for things like the animation and performance, of course that'll get better, well, at least it should, but the graphics, I doubt it. Remember the trees in Sword and Shield? They didn't get better, and this game looks worse than Sword and Shield did, so I don't know. But if they never planned to offer something graphically appealing, the least they could have done is chosen a better art style. But no, that sucks here too. In terms of visuals, there are no redeeming qualities here apart from the actual Pokemon themselves. They look pretty cool. Now I get how I'm coming across. Childish, whiny, immature, handsome, I get it, I do, but it just baffles me. Xbox released Halo and everyone dogs on it for being just another Halo, but when Nintendo gives you last week's food except this time there's some extra lettuce on the side, everyone claps and pretends like they cured world hunger. Truth be told, Nintendo probably care less about you than Microsoft and Sony. Most of their games never even get a price card, their console almost never goes on discount, their Joy-Cons suck, are expensive, cheaply made and have drifting problems, and their online is trash. But come on guys, it's Nintendo, it's a me, Mario, remember that guy? Huh? Remember? I don't know, maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm crazy. But if Xbox or PlayStation ever pulled this crap, there'd be way more backlash. Nintendo released 2 versions of Pokemon with blocked off content for each game. How the actual fuck is that acceptable? Imagine if Ubisoft released 2 versions of Assassin's Creed, one with a couple mythological armor sets and the other with some legendary armor sets, and the only way to get both sets is to buy both versions or trade with someone. It's beyond stupid, but Nintendo and Pokemon get a pass because they're Nintendo and Pokemon. And I'm just sitting here with a confused expression on my face looking like the Pokemon hater because logic isn't something you can use as an argument when it comes to nostalgia. Objectivity isn't the same as negativity. You can like something while still calling out its faults. Honestly though, I don't even get what's so exciting about Legends of Arceus, genuinely. This game is basically just going to be one big wild area, and if you're fine with that and that's literally all you care about, then cool, enjoy your game. I'm just not going to stand up and praise Game Freak for doing something they should have done years ago in a lackluster way at that, especially when you actually have games trying to enhance and push the open world genre forward. This isn't going to be Pokemon Breath of the Wild, it's just not. Dude, I had my problems with Breath of the Wild, but at least that game actually innovated and had a lot of awesome gameplay mechanics. This Legends of Arceus game is going to be done and forgotten in like 5 minutes because just the idea of a great Pokemon game isn't enough to make a subpar one good. This reminds me of the Battle of Winterfell episode in the last season of Game of Thrones. Everyone clambered onto it and went crazy because it looked cool but completely overlooked the substance. What? Am I supposed to be impressed now just because we have one giant open wild area? The wild area didn't negate any of the other problems Sword and Shield had, so why would it here? Honestly though, I'm just butthurt about the Diamond and Pearl remakes. The Arceus game looks alright, for Pokemon standards anyway, but damn. Way to ruin everyone's excitement. Something that would have been a day one buy, now I just watched the trailer trying to convince myself to buy it because if I love the originals, surely I'll love this one too, but fond memories can't make the bad present good, so I don't know if I'll buy it. Nostalgia dictates I will, but I haven't fully enjoyed a Pokemon game since the Ruby and Sapphire remake, so who knows. Come to think of it, even Sword and Shield, which I was loving at the beginning, just became mind-numbingly boring around the 4th gym leader. It became so disturbingly repetitive that I just completely stopped progressing through the story and just ran around enjoying the wild area. I'm not saying the remakes needed to be insanely different, but at least on the level of the Let's Go games or something. I mean, look at this. This is just pathetic and a clear cash grab. This is what they call minimal effort for the optimal outcome. Would it really have been that daunting to spend an extra couple bucks to make it actually look good? Would it have killed you to give us the remakes we've been begging for? I was more excited for these remakes than a new iteration of the series. That's how good Diamond and Pearl were, and that's how bad the latest entries have been, except Sword and Shield, which I will concede were pretty decent games. The main reason why I'm not even remotely excited for the new Arceus game isn't even because of how it looks, it's just the track record of the series. When was the last time Pokemon actually wowed you? In the last few years alone, we've had games like Ghost of Tsushima, Red Dead Redemption 2, God of War, Ori and the Will of the Wisps, and just a plethora of other games that deserve our time and attention way more than some rehashed, lazy, repetitive, money-hungry, corporate, unimaginative series like Pokemon. Alright, I know, I went a little overboard there, but what do you want from me, huh? I'm terrible at biting my tongue. Because I'm an alpha. Oh. Anyway, look, don't get me wrong. Legends of Arceus could be good. I can't predict the future, so hey, for all I know, I could be eating a lovely slice of humble pie this time next year. Which I swear I hope I do, because genuinely, if Game Freak actually cared, Pokemon could be game of all time caliber. And of course, it also means I can make a catchy video like why I was wrong about Pokemon Arceus. But it just doesn't look like that will be the case. And as for the Diamond and Pearl remakes, let's just clear up any confusion now. They're gonna suck, as far as remakes go that is. They're not gonna do anything crazy, and neither is Legends of Arceus. This won't be to Pokemon what Breath of the Wild was to Zelda. This won't push innovation, this won't push gameplay, the story won't be anything special, the game is gonna be what it's always been, except now it's bigger. But whatever, what's even the point of this video? I'm just ranting now. And we all know that Nintendo and Game Freak don't give a damn. They're gonna shovel the same shit as always, and we're just gonna buy their games regardless. They're gonna pretend to innovate, the critics are still gonna give them good scores, the Nintendo fanboys will carry on sucking the corporate schlong, the earth will spin, day will turn to night, winter to spring, the flowers will blossom, and I'll still be here playing Pokemon till my dying breath because my balls are forever firmly gripped by the nostalgia hand. Thanks for watching, now subscribe, or don't, I don't care anymore. Bye.